What's his name?
Timmy? Steve. Frederic.
Come on.
Asher Sports Network is back for NCAA Bracket Challenge. We're going to go ahead and start out the West with Asher's Final Four in the West. Who do you have?
All right, so I have Gonzaga beating Memphis. I have Arkansas beating UConn. I have Texas Tech beating Rutgers. That's a really tough one. I have Duke beating MSU, and you do your West.
I have Gonzaga over Memphis as well, and I've got UConn over Arkansas, Texas Tech over Rutgers like you do, and I've got Michigan State over Duke.
He's being biased, bro. South, I have Arizona beating TCU. I have Illinois beating Houston. I have Tennessee beating Michigan. Michigan's really struggling this year, and I don't know what it is. I have Villanova beating Loyola. And you do your West or South.
I think mine are almost identical. I have Arizona over Seton Hall, Illinois over Houston, Tennessee over Michigan like you do, and Villanova over Loyola just like you do. So almost exactly the same. All right, let's go to the East.
All right, so I have Baylor beating North Carolina. I have UCLA beating Indiana. I had them upsetting St. Mary's. I have Purdue beating Texas, and I have Kentucky beating Murray State.
All right, this one's a little bit different. I've got Baylor over UNC like you do. I've got St. Mary's over UCLA, Purdue over Va-Tech, and I've got Kentucky over San Francisco, baby.
All right, so my Midwest. I have Kansas beating Creighton. I have Iowa beating Providence. I have Wisconsin beating LSU. Again, LSU has Sharif O'Neal, but I don't know what's happening with him. Like, he's averaging like 3 points. I don't know if he's just not getting a lot of playing time, but something's not right. I have Auburn beating UCS.
USC.
I said that wrong.
Kansas over Creighton. Iowa over South Dakota State. Wisconsin over LSU. And Auburn over Miami.
You're weird.
Thank you.
Oh, I just realized Florida State isn't even in this one. They've been like so good and they're just randomly not in this.
Oh, snap.
All right, let's go back to the West and let's do that. I have Gonzaga over Arkansas. I have Duke over Texas Tech. And then I'll also
just go to your Final Four there. Who do you got coming out then?
And then I have Baylor beating UCLA. Again, UCLA was doing really surprising last year. They almost ended up going to the national championship, and they almost beat Gonzaga, but Suggs got lucky with that shot. The defending champs, I think Baylor is going to take this one. But it's a really close matchup for me because UCLA was great last year. Same with Baylor. And then I have Kentucky beating out Purdue. That one was a tough one for me. And then I have Duke beating Gonzaga, and I have Baylor beating Kentucky. All right.
All right. If I'll finish out that side, then I've got Gonzaga over UConn, Texas Tech over MSU.
Like, come on, that's stupid. You can't have MSU beat Duke, but then Texas Tech beat MSU.
I absolutely can, and I did.
Duke is better than
I've got
Texas Tech.
Baylor over St. Mary's, Kentucky over Purdue, and then in the Final Four, I have Gonzaga, I think it's supposed to be, and Kentucky.
Oh, and you only put Kentucky because you thought it would be stupid to put 4 1 seeds.
True.
Okay, so my other side, I have Arizona beating Illinois. I have Tennessee beating Villanova. I have Kansas beating Iowa. And I have Wisconsin beating Auburn. And then I have Tennessee beating Arizona and Kansas beating Wisconsin.
All right, and I've got Arizona over Illinois, Villanova over Tennessee, Kansas over Iowa. Auburn over Wisconsin. And then you spoiled my other two already because you said my one seeds. Arizona and Kansas in the Final Four. And in the national championship, I've got Gonzaga over Kansas. Gonzaga with Chet Holmgren.
You didn't say who. I have Duke beating Baylor and Tennessee beating Kansas. I have Kansas beating Tennessee, and I have Duke winning it all against.
In Coach K's final season. What a send-off for Coach K. Congratulations, Coach.
There's a lot of good teams. I'm just about like Syracuse didn't make it, Florida State didn't make it.
Aren't you gonna look silly when Michigan State beats Duke?
You're gonna look so silly. It's gonna be a .20 blow up. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. Next time.
Bye.